Hello students, let's study the first integrated pest management measures. Plant quarantine. The concept of plant quarantine. Plant quarantine refers to a series of measures taken by a national or local government to prevent the introduction and export of dangerous diseases, insects, weeds, etc., with seeds, seedlings, and agricultural products between international and domestic regions, or to limit their further expansion after their introduction, according to its duties and tasks. Plant quarantine is divided into outbound and domestic plant quarantine. Outbound plant quarantine is also known as foreign quarantine. International quarantine. 2. Determination of phytosanitary objects. Phytosanitary objects are each country or region to protect the safety of its own or regional agricultural production. In a full understanding of the domestic and foreign species of dangerous pests, distribution and occurrence, and the possible introduction of dangerous diseases, insects, weeds, after risk assessment and development. Phytosanitary objects must meet 3 basic conditions. One is the domestic or local pest or diseases, insect, weeds, and the other pests that have not yet occurred, or have occurred but not widely distributed. The second is the danger of a large number of pests once introduced is difficult to eradicate. The third is the pest that can be spread with plants and the products man-made. None of the 3 is dispensable. 3. The main measures of plant quarantine. First of all, research and grasp the epidemic situation. Understand the types, distribution, and occurrence of dangerous diseases, insects, and weeds at home and abroad. Plan to investigate the local occurrence or possible introduction of dangerous diseases, insects, weeds, species, distribution, and the degree of risk. Survey methods consist of consensus, thematic surveys, and spot checks in other forms. Then designate epidemic areas and protected areas. Local areas where phytosanitary objects occur should be designated as epidemic areas to take measures to blockade eradication to prevent the spread of phytosanitary objects. Occurrence of the area has been more common than the area should not occur as a protected area. To prevent the introduction of phytosanitary objects. Furthermore, take quarantine measures. China's main implementation of origin quarantine and transfer quarantine. Origin quarantine qualified, issued to the origin quarantine certificate, can be exchanged for plant quarantine certificate, where the transfer of seed, seedlings, agricultural products, and other seedling materials from infected areas should be strictly quarantined. Found to have quarantine objects, the pest control treatment can be carried out in designated places in accordance with the provisions of the treatment. Upon review and approval, the plant quarantine certificate cannot be pesticide treatment or pesticide treatment is invalid, depending on the circumstances are given to transfer. Change of use, embargo, return, destruction, and other treatment. Seeds, seedlings, agricultural products, and other seedling materials with quarantine objects are strictly prohibited to enter the reserve. This lesson ends here. Thank you for watching.